Hello everyone, my name's Ebani and welcome back to another Plan With Me video. This month's Plan With Me I did while listening to the audiobook for the selection. For the selection read-along that Mare from Mare Reads is hosting. But aside from that, this month is really exciting because it is the month that the Studio Ghibli Readathon is taking place in. If you don't know much about that, I will link information in the description if you are interested in that. Rachel from Let Me in the Library is one of the main hosts and how I found out about it. And I was really excited when they announced this because I love Studio Ghibli movies. I ended up watching Stephanie from Stephanie Bookish's Plan With Me, and she did hers Studio Ghibli themed, like in honor of the read-along. And I thought that was a great idea. So I'm kind of stealing this idea from Stephanie. Love you, Stephanie. Definitely go check out her video. I'll link it down below. So this month is actually kind of exciting because in addition to the normal spreads I do every month, I also did a readathon spread with all of the prompts that I'm hoping to accomplish and what books do those prompts. So you will see that at the end of the video. And I'm very excited about that spread. It's very intricate and I think it turned out really good. So this month is actually going to be the last month that I will do pages like this with the printed on one side and then me just doing whatever I want on the other side. And that's because my bullet journal came with these printed pages of mood trackers and to-do lists and months at a glance and those kinds of things, but it only came with 6 months worth. And so this is the last month that I will be able to do these pages because there are no more printed pages. There are plenty of just blank pages toward the back of my bullet journal that I will do, so I'll still probably do spreads similar to this with like month at a glance and mood trackers and that kind of thing, but they will definitely be different because I'll have to actually create that spread instead of having it already be printed in the book for me. So I'm excited but also nervous because it'll probably take me twice as long. But I'm also excited because you always see them on Pinterest of like mood trackers using like flower petals and like really creative ideas for that. So I'm excited to try those. But at the same time, it's new, so we'll see how it goes, I guess, next month. Also, can we just take a moment to appreciate how angry the cat Gigi looks on this spread? This is a drawing of Calcifer from Howl's Moving Castle, and my markers do not blend the best. That's not really what they're made for, and I only have these markers. I don't really have anything else to bullet journal with. It kind of doesn't look the best since my markers didn't blend too well. So I guess like if you ignore how starkly contrasted the colors are in his flames, it's okay, but I don't know, I wasn't too happy with the way that this page turned out just because he looks kind of weird. Often you will see I'm like coloring out of shot, like And that's because my camera was set up in a weird way, and I didn't realize half the time that I was coloring and it wasn't like in the shot. So I apologize. I tried my best to like make sure I look up and make sure I'm still in the shot, but there are times where I didn't notice, and you can't really see me coloring too well, so I apologize for that. So far, these colors don't look too bad, but then when you look at the yellow and how terribly the yellow didn't blend with the orange, it looks like terrible. So on this page, I drew the little forest creatures from Princess Mononoke and also Ponyo in the top corner. And the sketch kind of looks weird because what I did was I traced the drawing on my phone. Like I traced it on a piece of paper on my phone and then colored it really, really dark in pencil and then put it on my paper and then traced again so that the pencil like transferred onto my bullet journal page. Mostly because I'm not an artist and these were kind of harder sketches. And actually I think that worked pretty well, at least in terms of helping me figure out how to draw these in the best way. And so here you can see I finished my audiobook for the selection, and I started the audiobook for The Lost Apothecary by Sarah Penner, which I have finished since then, and I do talk about that in the weekly vlog that's coming next week, so stay tuned for that if you want to hear my thoughts. So Ponyo's face is kind of like a yellowish, but my yellow is too yellow, so I just outlined Ponyo's like eyes and mouth, hoping that would give off the vibe of Ponyo's face. It kind of looks weird, but whatever. Okay, this is a Soot Sprite from Spirited Away. I really think he turned out really cute, and also can we appreciate how perfect the circle is of his body? I freehanded that, and it looks amazing. I'm about to ruin it with all the little spiky things that come out of him. I really like how I did the A's in Habit Tracker as those little colorful ball things. I don't know, I think it just like really brings the whole page together. This is the last page of the normal printed spreads that I do every month. This is the memories page, and I always try to make the designed fairly small on this page because I always put pictures on this page toward the end of the month. Now on to the final and most exciting spread. This is my Studio Ghibli Readathon TBR prompt bingo sheet movie prompt page thing. The creators of this readathon made a lot of prompts for us to do. There's a whole bingo sheet, and then you can also do prompts based on a specific movie. And so my goal was to have a bingo, so I decided where I wanted my bingo on the bingo sheet to be, and picked the books that would fit for those as my TBR. And then I also did the Kiki's Delivery Service movie prompts as well. So I have like 2 goals in mind for this readathon, and each of these prompts I used a different book for. My minimum goal for the month would be to read 8 books, because I have 8 books here. I don't know if that'll happen, but that's my goal. I also decided last night as I was updating my bingo sheet, I was going to include books that I didn't list in my TBR, but I did read in this month. So like I read Malibu Rising this month, for example. And so I included Malibu Rising on my bingo sheet for whatever prompts it would fulfill. So I want to see how many prompts I can fill on the bingo sheet. It might be fun to have a blackout, but I don't think I can get a blackout, but it might be fun to try. Also, I have little tiny set sprites in the center, and those are like the bonus prompts, like watch a Studio Ghibli movie, cosplay or draw a Ghibli character, and recreate a dish. And so I was already able to color in the one in the center of draw a Ghibli character, because basically this entire video was me drawing Studio Ghibli characters. So that one I definitely fulfilled. So my plan for this spread is to color them in as I have completed them. So right now nothing's colored in because I haven't completed any of the prompts, but as I complete them I will color them in. So yeah, that's it for this month's spreads. I hope you all enjoyed the cute little characters and also the last month of doing spreads like this, because next month will be very different and very much trial and error in figuring out how I like to do spreads by myself and not having printed pages already handed to me. So much for watching this video. If you liked it, make sure you're subscribed down below. Also make sure to check out the Studio Ghibli Twitter that I left down below, as well as Stephanie's bullet journaling video that inspired me to do this. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!